Happy week 8.
She knows the smell when the phone come out.
Look, I have Olympia today. Say hi. Look, say mwah. We've been practicing this, but she won't get it. Say mwah. You're not gonna do it today? Look, say mwah.
Yeah.
Mwah. Say mwah. Hi, mommy. Say mwah. Say hi to your grandma. Say hi, grandma. Say hey, grandma. Okay, so I have Olympia today, and look, say hi, Melissa.
Hello.
Okay, and then we're on the playground today, and then we have 2 new ones that you guys have never seen that I adore. We have identical twins in our family. Say hi. Look. Say hello. You're not gonna say hi? No? Okay. They don't know me that well, so he's like, no, I'm not gonna say hi. Let me see if the other one says hi. Can you tell me your name? Are you Khalil or you Caleb? You're not gonna tell me? Okay.
Khalil.
Wait, who's Khalil? Who's Caleb? Khalil.
Caleb.
Khalil is giving me the stinky face. He is not here for it. He is, ooh. Ooh. Okay, Caleb. Let's see if I get anywhere with Caleb. Caleb. Hi, Caleb. So they have this whole park and they're using the mulch. Caleb, say hi. Caleb, say hi to the people. Say hi to the people. Nope. Okay. Nope. Okay, well, I tried, you guys. I tried. All right, so I put week 7, but I think that today is is today week 7 or week 8? I don't know if it's week 7 or week 8. I put 7, but it might be 8. So I'm really excited because I've got my mojo. So I want to talk a little bit about diet culture, because I gotta find somewhere to sit down. All right, so I want to talk a little bit about diet culture because we're in this whole intuitive eating challenge, and we're on day 4 today. So the first day was just knowing what your why is, and that's important because later on in the challenge we're going to do an activity where we have to kind of implement all of these skills that we're learning day by day. The second day was focusing on being in tune with your body, like knowing what's happening inside of your body and paying attention to it, much like aches and pains. Like we pay attention to aches and pains, but I don't know that we pay attention to when our heart is racing, when we get like tightness in our stomach and all that kind of things, because those cues let you know that you may be feeling a feeling, you may be hungry, you may be full, so if you pay attention to it, you learn to pay attention to it, you can know what it's trying to teach you. And then we did a day where we were paying attention to our hunger cues, like how do we know when we're hungry? And then today we are paying attention to how do we know when we're full. And so tomorrow we're going to do an activity where we're going to start to put all this stuff together. But I want to know how you guys are doing with the challenge. Good morning. I want to know how you guys are doing with the challenge. I hope you're doing well. But the reason that I did this challenge, because especially in the fitness community, a lot of people focus on macros and diets and eating on a plan. Like sometimes I eat on a plan, but I do it because I just like to meal prep and it's easier and it's more convenient for me, not because I have to. But what it teaches us is that we can't trust our body, because our body is responsible for knowing our energy needs, and we have like these internal things like our hypothalamus that regulates our energy needs to what we actually are eating, right? And so our body knows when we're hungry, our body knows when we're full, if we just tune into it. And what diet culture teaches us is that we can't trust that. So we'll do things like, I gotta make sure I see the twins because I see you look nervous. Calm down, mama. So what happens is that with diet culture is that we learn not to trust our body. Like we'll do things like eat gum or drink water to suppress our appetite when that's not the healthiest thing to do. And we're on this journey because we want to be healthy, not just because we want to lose weight, but we're on this journey because we want to be healthy. And so my question becomes, if you are still afraid of what will happen if you're not eating on a particular diet plan, are you truly healthy? Have you really healed your relationship with food that caused you to gain weight in the first place? And so a part of healing your relationship with food, a part of being able to be okay even if you are not eating on a plan, is being able to trust yourself. And we don't trust ourselves, which is why we drink the water, why we eat the gum, why we use the plans, and that's just not the healthiest thing to do. What do you think?
I get what you're saying.
But it's scary, right?
Yeah, but I think you need those things, especially when you're starting out, because I'm in the beginning stages, and I need some type of guideline to help me stay on track, because I had a bad week.
Okay. So can we talk about that in a minute? All right. So I don't know if you guys can hear my cousin off camera, but what she was saying is that when you're starting out, you need some structure, you need some guidance, all that kind of stuff. And I think that's true. I think that there is a balance between knowing what's in your food, and that's why we started out with knowing what your goals are. Because I think that there's a balance between knowing what is in food and how you're using food versus just kind of going for broke. Like, I think that people think that intuitive eating means that you can just eat whatever, whenever, and that's not true. Like, you are literally slowing down enough to give your mind a chance to understand what your body needs. And when you do that, you are not, like, think about Olympia. Like, she's learning to eat. Like, she's not on a diet. She is just like, when she's hungry, she lets me know, right? She'll cry, like she'll do something to let me know that she's hungry. When she's done eating, she just stops. And that's because she hasn't developed. He's right there. Calm down, mama.
You was like, where is he?
Okay, let me turn all the way around so I can see the babies.
You was like, where is he?
Because he had his head down. All right. So, and that is because she has not developed disordered eating. She has a healthy relationship with food. So she is not concerning herself with overeating because she's never done that before. And where he going? Okay, she's going to be mama right now because I think he's going home. I think he's going home. Lord, my cousin showed me this video yesterday of this mama bear with her 2 cubs, and this is exactly her experience right now. And I am so glad that I did not have twins, and I wanted twins, but I could not do twins. And I'm glad that God did not answer that prayer. Yes, I am. Melissa, I was just telling them that I was glad God did not answer my prayer for twins. Because watching this right now,
He doesn't have any socks or shoes on.
it's okay. He's outside. He don't need socks or shoes. Relax, mama. Okay, so in the challenge, we're going to also address the disordered eating part of it. Like when you're eating and you're not honoring your body, maybe you are overeating, maybe you're undereating, and we're going to talk about how do you address that. But I just think that it's really important that we heal our relationship with food and just be healthy. So that's my thoughts on that. So you want to do our check-in, Melissa? I'm going to do my check-in first because she's being mom, and then I'm going to walk over to her. All right, so I told you last week that the scale was being stupid, so I started, I got a pair of pants to track my progress because I know that I am doing what my part is. I'm doing okay with my eating, I'm doing okay with my exercising, and so the scale still wasn't doing anything, so I got a little bit concerned because I still have that mentality sometimes. But magically, the scale has begun to move again. Hi, Olympia Grace. Hey, mama. Yeah, where's your toy? Where? Oh, here it is. So the scale has started to move again, but I'm still not going to try not to pay attention to it because it's aggy. So scale is moving. I'm doing good. I went to the gym 4 times this week. I think I'm going to increase to 5 times. I think I'm going to add in a leg day because I remember I worked with this guy who's actually on Instagram, and he wrote me out a workout plan a couple of years ago, and I asked him recently to write me out another one, and he's going to. So I'm going to follow his plan, and I think that he's going to have me doing legs three days a week because legs are my trouble area. So I'm going to hit legs 3 times a week. I'm going to do upper body 2 times a week. So that means I'm going to be going to the gym 5 days a week now, Melissa. Woo child. And this week I did a moderate effort. I was happy with my effort. Yesterday I did not do a good effort because my goal was just to get there and to do something. So it wasn't a great effort, but I went and I did a little bit and I got some benefit. So I was happy about that. I didn't eat. I ate pretty decent. Listen, what I was happy about, you know how last week I was talking about the water? So I got the liter and a half of water. I got 5 of those, and I drink that every single day, and I was really proud of myself for that. And I think I'm going to do that again this week, because when I try to use my filtered water, I don't like how it does. Good morning. I don't like how it does when I use my filtered water because it takes so long to come out, and I'm not very patient. So I like just buying the bottled water, the big, huge bottled water, and just drinking on it all day. That seems to work really well for me. So that's my check-in. All right, you want to give your check-in? It is so hot out here.
Got a good one.
That's okay. This is what this is for. Melissa said she didn't have a good week this week. You want to talk about it?
I ate out a couple of times.
Okay. Good morning.
Good morning. I
It is so hot
tried
out
going
here.
for long walks, but I took Ubers back.
You did what?
I went for 2 long walks, but I took an Uber back.
That's okay. So you got your walk in. So you're building your endurance.
Okay.
Yep, you're building your endurance. Listen, you got to be proud of what you actually do. All right, so you took your long walks, but you Ubered back home, and then what else did you do? Oh, what's wrong, Mama? You want some milk? Here. Sorry, y'all. We are literally being mommy today. So you Ubered back. Anything else?
I got rest.
You got rest, which is good. How'd you do with your emotional eating?
Started off bad, but I got it under control.
Okay, good. You were able to recognize your triggers? Did you put in some coping skills? Okay, so maybe that's the part where you need to work on, is actually using some skills to learn how to cope with whatever you're feeling or whatever's happening.
I need to get away from my children.
No, maybe you need to have a boundary and be consistent with your boundary.
Well, I'm going to spend a day with my auntie.
Okay. My mother?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's going to be quiet over at the house.
Okay.
And
somebody said they love that you Ubered back home. Like, forget this. Shh.
I tried.
It's
My
a
body was like,
No. I remember one time when I first got started, I was so motivated. I walked like really far. It was like maybe 3 miles away from home. And I was like, man, I got to walk all the way back home, but I don't feel like doing it no more.
Up to Sharon Road West.
Oh, that's ooh, child. You was here for it.
Yeah. And then I was like, no.
You did good. I would have did the same thing. So one of your things may be that you maybe have a family meeting and talk about some of the things that might be happening with you that is not helping you with your goals. Well, I think maybe you should address that part of it because it affects your diet, it affects your routine, all of that. So, yeah.
My brother said he'll get me a room.
Oh, that's sweet, brother that's getting a room. That's really sweet that you have a support system. Support systems are important.
So I may hang out with him one day if he'll have me, and then stay with my aunt for spend a day with her.
Okay. When you doing that today? Later on this week?
Tuesday.
Oh, that's really sweet. You gonna come down?
You know
Okay.
they were eating that mulch too.
That's okay. They come out. That's good nutrition. That's some fiber. That's some good old fiber. All right. So that's your goal. Is there something that you think that you did really well? Because sometimes we focus on everything that we don't do, that we don't think that we did well, but sometimes we got to focus on what we do right.
I only ate one.
Well, that's good. Here you go, baby. So you only ate one ice cream sundae when you would have done what? Well, good.
Oh, and I stopped with that empty calories, like the juice.
Good. Oh, can I talk about that a little bit? So this week, we were talking about the fact that she was eating the way that she felt like her body needed to eat, and she was still not losing. And so we were just kind of problem solving and kind of digging into what was happening. And what she discovered was that she was drinking a lot of juice, and we thought that it was healthy because she thought that it was going to be her fruit and her vegetables. But when we looked at the calories, what did we find out? We found out that it was loaded with sugar. It was like 28 grams of sugar in one serving. And if you're eating drinking 8 servings of juice a day to replace your water, then you're getting I think there was like 100 and something grams of sugar a day when your body really only needs like 20 grams of sugar a day. So that's not helpful. So the reason why in the beginning of the challenge that I had us identify what our goals are, because I believe that foods are not good or bad, but I believe that they are helpful or not helpful.
It tastes so good when it's really cold.
It does, but I think that foods and drinks are neither good or bad. They are helpful or not helpful. So if you are drinking or eating something that's not moving you closer to your goal, what you determine your goal is, then you get the opportunity to be empowered enough to say, well, this is not helping me, so let me not do it right now. Like, there may be another time when I can drink this juice or eat this food that is fine, but is it moving me closer or further away from my goal? So is it helping me or is it not helping me in this moment? And what do I do about it? So being mindful about your eating just kind of makes you feel empowered about the choices that you make. And you're just cognizant about what you're doing instead of just mindlessly doing it. Whereas in one moment you may be just drinking the juice just all willy-nilly. You're actually taking a moment to say, okay, how is this juice helping me? What is this juice doing for me or not doing for me? And you make a choice. All right, anything else? Anybody else? Somebody said that knowing your boundaries are good. We have to start somewhere. That is so true.
When I was doing good with my water, I don't know how I really don't know how I got hooked on the juice.
Yeah. It's so easy to get, it is so easy to get caught up in that juice thing. Like right now, I'm on like when I got pregnant, I started doing ginger ale and grapefruit juice, and I still haven't gotten out of that. Sometimes it's good.
I'm not gonna do it.
It's so good. Like I still keep ginger ale stocked at the house. I still keep grapefruit juice stocked at the house, and I'll allow it. Like before, I was just like in this past year, I would just drink it like whatever.
Juice doesn't have a lot of calories.
Well, I do the pink grapefruit juice, the fruit punch. It's not even a juice; it's a fruit punch, so it's not even real. But so I was mindlessly drinking the grapefruit juice and even the soda, but now I'm starting to be even more intentional about that part of it as well. So I keep it, like if you come into my house right now, I got like 2 cases of ginger ale in my refrigerator, and it's just because I don't like to keep going to the store, so I buy them in stock. And then I have like a lot of juice, but now I'm paying more attention to, like, I'll allow it because look, I enjoy it, so I allow it, but I'm not just mindlessly drinking it. So so with the diet culture, what happens is that we suppress so much that when we actually, quote unquote, give in, we overindulge. And that's the problem. And that's why we think that I can't just trust myself. Like, I can't just trust myself because when you restrict yourself and then you give in, you feel out of control. But if you were to just allow it and pace yourself and be moderate about it and be mindful about it, you learn that, oh, I can have this once in a while and be okay. That's what I didn't like about the diet. That is why I spent so many years up and down binging, because I would restrict so much. And I hated it. Like, even though I was at my goal, I hated it. Oops. Okay, well, oh, he's fine. He didn't even cry. He's fine. Look, he didn't even cry.
Where
You
did
see
he
that?
fall from?
He fell from like the third step. Didn't even cry. Look at that. Come on now. Now what if I would have went over there like, you okay? Then he would have started crying. You see that? I'm just saying.
I can't do this.
I'm just saying.
Kendra don't have to come get me.
All right. So that's it. You got anything else for today?
Well, I bought me an egg cooker.
An egg cooker? Mm-hmm. Is it like for boiled eggs or like?
It does boiled eggs, poached eggs. You can do omelets and everything. So I think that'll help me with
It does taste good.
some meal prep.
That's good.
So I can do omelets and stuff like that.
And it'll save you time too on it. That's really good.
Because I really don't like meal prep, because I don't think it's fresh.
Uh-huh.
So I think that will help me.
Okay. Come here, baby. And you said you don't want to be in that seat all by yourself. I understand.
I got my gallon water jug ready to go.
Good.
Just trying to walk, but I'm supposed to be getting my boots, so I don't know how that's going to go.
When you getting your boot?
I should be picking it up tomorrow.
Okay. I'm going to go get me some sneakers. I may go live because I'm going to go get fitted for some sneakers, because I haven't bought new sneakers in about 5-6 years. And so, which means that I haven't gotten fitted for sneakers in a very long time, and my feet have probably changed or have different needs. And so I'm going to go to a specialty running store and get me some new sneakers. And I'm really excited about that, especially because summer is coming up. So,
The
all
doctor
right.
told me I needed to get some more stability sneakers, but it hurts.
The stability.
Yeah, like I'm wearing them today, but
Say hi.
I like the plush ones better.
You do? Because it's
It's
cushiony.
not gonna help me.
Yeah. It was supposed to be really cold, but it's like really hot now,
It's
and
on
we
the
are
way.
overdressed. Which I probably need to take this off of her. Let me just take this off of you, baby. Okay. All right. So, juice does taste good. How you doing with your goals, young lady?
Hey, look.
I appreciate you always checking in and posting. I really appreciate it.
Kayla, no.
She said, hi, baby. Yeah, Olympia, somebody say hi to you. Ollie girl. Look, she's paying attention to her cousin right now. Look, say hi. Say hello. Y'all, I wanted a girl for so long, and I finally got my little girl. I'm so happy with her. Say hi. Say hello. All right, well, I guess we're done. If you are free today at 4 o'clock, I am doing a single mamas support group. The details are in my bio. At 7:30, I'm doing a live with A.B. Broswell on his page. I'll post the link when I'm done today, or a little bit later today, closer to the time. It's going to be super exciting, a good conversation about communication and where communication and relationships sometimes break down. I've had a lot of practice with relationships and communication. I made a lot of mistakes, and so I am happy to share some tips based on my experience, based on clinical insight. And there will be another young lady on there as well. So this is going to be a really interesting conversation. It's fine. It's fine.
He's putting mulch in her
I know. It's fine. I'm trying to stay on track. Me and my nutritionist are at odds. Why are you guys at odds? She wants you to do something you don't want to do? Why are you guys at odds? It's so funny how they have this whole playground and they're not playing on it. Kids don't need much. Just like we don't really need much either. We just trying to be extra sometimes. I'm trying to adopt this minimalist lifestyle where I throw away a lot of the stuff that I have, because I just got a whole bunch of stuff that I don't even use.
Well, let me know when you're about to do that.
She does not believe in any snacks. Well, what does she believe in? If she doesn't believe in snacks, what does she believe in?
Is her name Felicia?
Who? Oh, your nutritionist doesn't believe in snacks?
No, Maxine is there, so you can say bye, Felicia.
What you mean?
Tasha.
He's fine. I can clean it out when I'm ready for it.
Was in there.
It's fine. It's on the ground now. Well, listen, you can message me about that. We're about to go so we can play with the kids and get our walk in.
We gotta go home.
All right, bye, you guys. See y'all next week. She's very strict in having me eat things I don't like. So here's my thought on that.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Here's my thought on that. I am not here for it. I'm not here for eating in a way that you don't like. I'm not here with... I'm okay with you honoring your body. I'm okay with you being mindful about what you're eating in regards to your goals. But when it comes to being strict and when it comes to eating in a way that you don't like, I think that that is a setup to binging. I think that is a setup to going off track. And you got to be mindful about that part of it.
Do they just not want to try new foods, or like they've tried it and they don't like it?
Well, that's interesting. So my cousin asked, are you just not interested in the foods, or have you tried it and you don't like it? Because that's a good point. Because sometimes, like Brussels sprouts, for example, I didn't like Brussels sprouts, but now I do because I've tried it and I've tried to prepare them in different ways. But in the beginning, I was like, I'm not here for it. And so I wonder if that's a part of it for you. But consider that and inbox me if you need some support around that. I'll talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.